What's going on, guys? My name is Dylan Pulse and welcome back to the channel. And in today's video we're actually going to be playing Prototype for the Steam Deck. And really, this game is kind of one of my favorite games back in the days. I don't remember when I last played this title. I did check it out on Steam Deck a little bit. I'd say about a week ago. If I can't speak. Hello everybody, my name is Double Pulse and welcome back to the channel. And in today's video we're going to be checking out Prototype for the Steam Deck. So if you're ever looking for a really old game to play that is old but a great gem, I would say Prototype is definitely one of those titles that is worth picking up. And when it comes to these old games, I actually think that the Steam Deck is perfect for them, and for a couple of reasons. One, with newer titles coming out with FSR, with all these bells and whistles, the Steam Deck is having, some difficulty running these newer games. So, if you ever wanted to play games that run relatively perfect, even though they're not technically considered fully verified or supported, Prototype's one of them. Now, Prototype is actually considered playable, so you're not going to really run into any issues with this particular game. Now, the thing I love about Prototype is one of those superhero games that, do I even call it a superhero game? But it goes really very much similar to what the Incredible Hulk games were. So if you played Incredible Hulk or you played Infamous for the PS3, this kind of feels somewhat in between both of those games. So, I haven't touched this game in a long time, and what I love about this is, with games like this, you're pretty much going to get a pretty decent battery life out of them. You can turn your wattage down and pretty much expect pretty good results across the board. And this is on the Steam Deck LCD, so clearly it looked better on the Steam Deck OLED. I'm a little ways into the game so far. I'm past the intro sequence where they show off all the moves in the tutorial. Uh-oh, a big old helicopter. Move, move, move! Yep. Oh, God. They're just basically just eliminating everybody. Oh, God. They shoot him, but little do they know he's not gonna actually die that easy.
I can't keep this up forever.
So this is one of those things where, oh God. All right, let's just get out of here. As you see, with a game like this, I don't think you're gonna have issues running at 60 FPS. You probably could push it more. I guess my biggest thing that I'm curious about is how much battery life you're gonna get out of it. What I love about games like these is they really don't make games like this anymore. This really takes me back to, like I said, Incredible Hulk, Infamous, and the only superhero games we ever seem to get now is Spider-Man, and I can't think of any others. Spider-Man. Name other superhero games that came out recently that is not Spider-Man, that's free roam and lets you move around. Because I can't think of any right now, unfortunately. Even though I wouldn't necessarily call Alex Mercer a superhero, he's more of a anti-hero kind of vigilante, I think. It's been so long since I played this. So while I'm at it, as you see on the top right, I have about 52% battery life. What I really want to try and do to sort of show you that you can optimize this game, or at least I hope so, is, alright, press hold to RT target, flick the direction. Okay, there we go. There we go. Throw it at the object.
I can't believe what I just did.
Alright. So, I actually do think I know why I actually do know why that I'm having mainly some... I'm having a little bit of a... No, okay. So, one of the things you can definitely do if you really want to save on battery life with a game like this is you could probably crank this down and take the wattage down to like very low if you could, and see how it performs. You're going to want to test around with where the wattage is at, because at 5 watts you're still going to get like, you know, but really, like, if you can keep this at 7 to 8 watts, you can even choose to manually clock the GPU. And what I love about clocking GPUs, I mean, technically you probably wouldn't want to clock the GPU that much. You probably wouldn't have to. But the wattage is definitely the main thing that I think with all these old games that is going to give you the best battery life. And the thing I really do love about these old games as well is that when you dock them up to your TV with like a Steam Deck dock, or if you get one of those third-party docks off Amazon, which I will leave a link in the description if you guys do need a dock that is affordable but pretty much has everything. There is a dock that I use that I will show you here in a second. And what I love about games like these, though, is with these old titles, you can get 1440p and possibly, don't quote me on it, you may be able to push 4K with some of these older games. And sure, they're not going to like look the best in comparative to new titles that are 4K, but I think because the textures are just, you know, a lot more simpler, and they're not trying to do that FSR crap that I see a lot of times, you're gonna just get a better time, in my honest opinion. No diss towards FSR, honestly. Like, it helps, but I have been finding out lately with some of these games being forced to go with FSR, and it sometimes looks muddy. It's not all the great. It's not all that great in you know, in every circumstance of titles. Also, I'm not playing the best right now, probably because I'm focused on the video. But let me get this. Let me take this guy out. That's right. Oh no! Oh, I got him.
This can't be happening.
I got him. Here, let me turn the volume up. There we go.
Hostile sighted. Contact imminent.
Dang.
Tango down.
Tango down. We got him. Except, nope. The abilities in this game are so cool that this is one of those things where, man, if I had these abilities, my life would be so much different. Consume any creature to gain health. Regenerate if you avoid damage for a short period of time. Press B to grab the Black Watch Commander and press Y to consume. Nice.
Fucking goose-stepping motherfuckers!
Kiss your mother with that mouth?
Roger, 2215 Christopher Street, apartment 15A. Got it.
Saddle up. You got a CP. Move it. My sister. You knew where she is. I know where she is. I need to find her.
I need to find her.
Dana.
All right. Checkpoint reached.
Hopefully she'll be able to tell me something. Anything.
Nice. Just turn into a random civilian. Except I don't think I did. Am I? Oh, right. Disguise. There we go. Boom. So, let's toy around with the wattage. So, like, obviously, if you really were looking to try to balance this out, what I really love about this is I don't think it actually lets you manually. I'm just toying around with the manual clock speed. Yep. Because of this game being so old, if you really didn't want to, like, use a whole bunch of your... If you really didn't want to use a whole bunch of your resources, you could toy around with, lowering the clock speed and not affecting anything.
Soldiers. If they know who I am, they probably know who she is. I need to get to a good view.
And as you see, I'm at 47% battery life, and sure, I mean, like, the Steam Deck battery life has never been, like, all that substantially great, especially on the LCD model. I imagine that on a OLED, you can probably push this even more. And it's kind of weird because even as somebody who has only just the LCD, I kind of want to pick up an OLED at some point, just to sort of see the screen differences. But I just haven't been able to quote-unquote justify it half the time, because the Steam Deck still is a pretty good value device. So I'm going to complete this last mission, or head up to the cutscene, and do one more video, or one more mission, and I'll probably end the video after this. But as you guys can kind of see, it's definitely a game that you can pick up pretty cheaply.
I have to think about this.
To the right of the minimap is disguised meter with a shutter button on the bottom. When the shutter is open, you are being watched by enemies. When it's closed, you're being unseen. Every action reveals your true identity, fills the meter. When it fills completely, your disguise is compromised. And then, obviously, like, you can get out of here. So, they can't see you when you're white on the minimap. They can see you when you're yellow, and they're alerted to your presence. Alright.
Forms and join them. This is no good. I need to have their form to become one of them. I need to get a little one-on-one time with one of their agents.
I kind of screwed up. I screwed up. Because I consumed that random person. I don't have their uniform anymore. Yeah, I gotta get out of here now. Oh, man.
Now I can get inside.
The other thing, too, I will definitely say about stuff like this is whenever you are playing games like this and, you know, you get that clear image, one great thing I love is when you record games via the actual Steam Deck recorder, they look relatively good. They actually look pretty good. They don't look like smeared mess sometimes. Because sometimes when you play games in 720p on the Steam Deck and the Steam Deck records them and then you output them to a video, you can kind of see how like the newer games have that sort of, I don't know what it is. I think it has to do with a lot of Unreal Engine 5 in my opinion. Not to say that it's bad, but it just doesn't always, you know, it doesn't hit the same. Hell, I could probably add mods to this game and, you know, increase the visuals.
Jesus. I knew something fucked up was going on at Gentech. What the hell happened to you, Alex? I've been researching that whole fucked up organization for weeks. I was poking around to get you information. Don't you remember? You wanted to find out what was going on at the highest levels at Gentech. Anything about the director of research, do you? Are you okay?
Do you know what happened?
I haven't even seen you in 5 years, not until you show up at my door last month.
Dang.
Is there somewhere we can go?
Yeah, I know a place. So come in. It's a friend's place. They're gone for a year. Patagonia or something.
Any idea what this all means?
No, but I'm gonna find out. I mean, this is a story of the century, so somebody's gotta know what the fuck is going on here. You know, they were waiting for me at my place, so most definitely.
We'll skip the cutscene for now. For anybody who hasn't played this game, or you are looking to play this game, I don't want to give too much away, so. But, we're back on in... Okay, well, that was at the end of mission. Alright, I kind of thought there would be more. Okay. But, I mean, as you guys can see, this game runs flawlessly on the Steam Deck. And it's going to give you really good battery life if you're looking for an open world superhero game or sort of in that realm of just being able to cause chaos. I totally recommend picking this one up. And while we're actually at it, let's actually go to the store. Let me actually show you the pricing on this game, because this is one of those games where if you end up picking it up, you also have the second one at your fingertips. And I haven't tried Prototype 2. I am definitely interested in seeing how Prototype 2 runs in comparison with this. But let's just take a look at Prototype. You got... I don't know why Prototype's not on here. Oh, it's because it's not verified. That's why. Prototype and Prototype 2, right here. You can pick this game up for literally $5 right now. I did not plan this. I saw this and I'm like, okay. So yeah, Prototype 2 is on sale right now for $5. And then Prototype 2 is $10, Prototype 1 is $5. So if you're looking for a really good game to play, these you might as well just go and get them like right now. I don't know how long the sale is going to be. Let me check how long the sale is going to be. Promotion ends in literally 4 minutes. Damn. Okay, never mind. I apologize. This might not be on sale by the time I release this video. Wow. Okay, well, my bad. It's not going to be on sale much longer. But to be fair, this game goes on sale a lot, and when it does, you can pick it up relatively cheap. So usually it's on sale for $5. You can probably even get a non-Steam copy pretty easily somewhere else. But I'm going to end the video here. I think we pretty much explored this video long enough. Thank you guys for watching this video, and I will talk to you guys later. Goodbye.